There you go. What is this?
Starfish.
Starfish. Okay, hold it up, hold it up. So this is a what? A
Starfish.
starfish. Now here in Oklahoma, we typically call these things like starfishes. Is this really a fish?
No.
Now, what is another name for this animal? Sea
Turtle.
Sea fish.
Okay, now I'll try to get, because I'm going to give you something else here in just a second. So this is a sea star, and Echo is going to help me to demonstrate how this animal eats and consumes its food, okay? So this is a predator, believe it or not. Most of you probably wouldn't think about this animal as being a predator, but it is. And so, I tell you what, I'll make a fair trade, okay? Have you ever watched, like The Price is Right, or, you know, some of those shows like Let's Make a Deal? I'm going to give you a box, okay? So I'm going to give you a box, you're going to hold the box, you're going to trade the sea star, you're going to hold on to the box. Now what I need you to do is take this box and just hold it up like that. Can you do that for me? You can use both hands. There you go, just hold it up just like that. Excellent, fantastic. You got it? Perfect. Okay. So, now when you're normally thinking about predators in the oceans, as I began, you're usually considering things like this, right? You're considering sharks, you're considering things, you know, maybe even a sea lion or something gigantic like that. But, believe it or not, sea stars are also predators, okay? This is not just a food chain, this is a food web. So here, just a little bit higher, you can use both hands, a little bit higher, you're doing good. And so, you're looking at this creature right here. What you see on this side, those little things, on the underside, those are like tube feet, okay? They're like plunger suction cups, and they help them to adhere to surfaces and to help them adhere to their food. So what is it that a sea star eats?
Fish.
Bacteria.
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 Fish, plankton, a little bit higher. You're doing good.
Dirt. Tuna.
What I'm thinking of in particular is like a little black-mouth creature. There you go, there you go. And so you have these animals, and basically what they do is they take those 2 feet, adhere to the clamshell, and they start to pull and pry. Now that clam is going to close its shell. It's going to close its shell very, very tight, okay? Incredibly tight. And so what's going to happen is the sea star will begin to consume it. But how does it consume it? Just a little bit higher. There you go. And so what it's going to be, you getting tired? Yes. You're getting a little tired. It's okay. You can set that box down. In fact, I saw she was starting out like this, and then she was lowering it, and then she's doing this. It seems like, why are your arms tired? Why is that? Because it's heavy, right? It's a heavy box. Now, you're wondering, what in the world does this activity have to do with that? Everything, okay? And in fact, it has everything to do with you. Because anytime you lift heavy objects such as that, or anytime you're shooting hoops or playing sports or working out or exercising or anything to that degree, if your muscles are aching, in fact, which muscles ache right now? Right, because you were holding it like this. Now, if you were holding it like this, it might be your shoulders. It depends on how you're holding it. It depends on the muscles that you're using. That achy feeling in your muscles, that is lactic acid that is building up in your muscles. Okay, that's that dull, achy feeling. The same thing that happens to you is the same thing that happens to our clams. Because as they grow tired of keeping their shell shut like that, they slowly start to open it up. Now, the question to you is, how wide does the shell have to open?